You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game developed by Kojima Productions that follows Sam Porter's new journey to save humanity from extinction. The game features a complex narrative exploring multiple alternate realities connected through the beach, with familiar characters appearing in different forms. Players will navigate a post-apocalyptic world, delivering cargo and facing both human and otherworldly enemies while using new tools like vehicles, exoskeletons, and floating carriers. The game also brings back the unique social strand system, letting players interact with others' creations in the game world. What's particularly interesting is that the story was actually rewritten after the COVID-19 pandemic to reflect new themes. As for the release, you can get your hands on it on June 26, 2025, exclusively on PlayStation 5.
A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow.
Yeah, not bad, huh? It's the latest model.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city book, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
MindsEye is an ambitious upcoming AAA single-player action thriller set in a dystopian cyberpunk world. Developed by Build a Rocket Boy, a studio founded by former Grand Theft Auto 5 lead producer Leslie Benzies, the game follows Jacob Diaz, an ex-elite soldier with a mysterious neural implant who seeks to uncover the truth about his past. Set in Red Rock, a desert metropolis dominated by AI and corporate influence, players will experience a rich narrative with branching storylines and moral choices that shape the story's outcome. The game features dynamic combat with cover-based shooting, destructible environments, and companion drone support, alongside high-speed vehicular combat with weaponized futuristic cars. The open world of Red Rock offers numerous side missions and interactive NPCs. MindsEye is set to release on June 10th, 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Few survive this world. But those who do awaken. The desert wants you dead, off-worlder. If the sands don't take you, the storms will swallow you whole. But you don't have to walk this path alone. In every danger, there is opportunity. The foundation of something greater. A power waiting to be harnessed. Desert power. Some claim to rule this planet. But Arrakis is yours to explore, to fight for, to conquer. But there are forces beyond even your control. Master Arrakis, and it will open your mind. This is your path to awakening.
Dune Awakening is a massive multiplayer survival game that drops you into the harsh desert world of Arrakis. Think of it as a mix between a survival game and an MMO, where you'll need to manage resources like water while dodging giant sandworms and brutal sandstorms. You can craft all sorts of cool stuff, from basic equipment to awesome vehicles like ornithopters, and even build your own fortresses. The game's combat system is pretty diverse, letting you fight with both traditional weapons and vehicles, and you can team up with other players or go solo. What's really interesting is that the game takes place in a different timeline where Paul Atreides doesn't exist, so even if you're a big Dune fan, you'll find some fresh storytelling here. There's also this neat faction system where you can join different groups and build relationships, which affects how your story plays out. The game world is super dynamic, with special server areas called sietches that keep things from getting too crowded. If you're into team play, you can join forces with other players to tackle bigger challenges, though you can totally play on your own, if that's more your style. The game is hitting PC first on May 20th, 2025, and they're planning to bring it to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S later on. So if you're a console player, you'll need to wait a bit longer to get your hands on it.
The continent of Pywell. A land soaked in blood by the battles of those who seek peace and those who seek to shatter it. Here begins the saga of the Greymanes.
There are beings who brought chaos to Providence. The rifts they have created will return everything to nothingness. We seek to correct this.
I have my own mission, seeking out my Greymane comrades.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted Providence.
For those who have died, for those who have survived, and for those who will live on. This is our mission.
Crimson Desert is an ambitious open-world action-adventure RPG that puts players in control of Cliff MacDuff, a mercenary leader of the Greymanes. Set in the war-torn continent of Pywell, where a comatose king has left a dangerous power vacuum, the game combines intense combat mechanics with rich storytelling. Players will engage in dynamic combat using various weapons from swords to bows, participate in large-scale battles, and even take to the skies with wyvern-based aerial combat. The vast open world features diverse environments including towns, forests, and war zones, where players can climb cliffs, discover hidden areas, and interact with both regular animals and mythical creatures. The game's single-player campaign offers an estimated 50 to 80 hours of gameplay, with a post-launch multiplayer mode planned similar to GTA Online. Built on Pearl Abyss's proprietary Black Space engine, this standalone title from the creators of Black Desert Online promises stunning next-gen visuals and performance. Crimson Desert is set to release in late 2025 for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S.
We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
Next up, Ghost of Yotei is an ambitious action-adventure game that transports players to the stunning landscapes of Hokkaido, Japan in 1603 during the early Edo period. Unlike its predecessor, Ghost of Tsushima, this standalone title follows Atsu, a female warrior who adopts the persona of the Ghost. The game is set around Mount Yotei in Hokkaido, historically known as Ezo, featuring a rich narrative that explores themes of vengeance and survival in a world filled with danger and intrigue. Players will experience both stealth and action gameplay, wielding dual swords, chained weapons, and period-appropriate firearms like muskets. The game's expansive open world showcases Hokkaido's diverse terrain, from snow-capped mountains to verdant fields, all brought to life with stunning next-gen visuals and authentic environmental sounds recorded from Shiratoko National Park. Atsu dons a ghost mask throughout her journey, symbolizing her connection to Jin Sakai while establishing her own unique identity. Ghost of Yotei is scheduled for release in 2025, launching exclusively on PlayStation 5. Light No Fire is an ambitious open-world survival sandbox game from Hello Games, the creators of No Man's Sky. Set in a massive fantasy Earth-sized planet, players will explore diverse biomes filled with rideable creatures like dragons and uncover mysteries in a dynamic ecosystem. The game offers extensive customization options, allowing players to create unique avatars from various species including humans, rabbits, and foxes. With its robust multiplayer integration, players can build persistent settlements, team up with others, and leave their mark on the world through discoverable structures and named landmarks. The gameplay combines survival and crafting mechanics with RPG elements, featuring combat with traditional fantasy weapons like swords, shields, bows, and staffs. Players can also engage in quests from NPCs scattered throughout small outposts, adding narrative depth to the sandbox experience. The game has been in development for over 5 years by a dedicated team at Hello Games. Light No Fire is set to release in late 2025, launching initially on PC via Steam, with potential future releases on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, though console versions are yet to be confirmed.
The tracks lead this way. It's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me. Bloody hell.
has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
Dying Light. The Beast is an upcoming standalone installment in Techland's acclaimed zombie survival franchise, expanding beyond its original DLC concept for Dying Light 2. The game follows Kyle Crane, the protagonist from the first Dying Light, who returns after enduring 13 years of brutal experiments by a militia attempting to weaponize the zombie virus, set in the post-apocalyptic Castor Woods. The story follows Crane's quest for revenge against the Baron, a calculating scientist whose sinister experiments threaten humanity's survival. The game features the series' signature parkour system with fast-paced movement across urban and forest environments, alongside brutal combat that reflects Crane's animalistic transformation. Players will experience an enhanced day-night cycle with new threats, explore eerie locations, and face both zombie and human enemies. The atmospheric horror is amplified through the game's moral dilemmas and survival elements. Dying Light. The Beast is set to release in summer 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Notably, owners of Dying Light 2 Ultimate Edition will receive the Beast for free.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us. And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive. But if anyone can tame this new world, we can.
Ark 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to Ark Survival Evolved, promising an ambitious evolution of the survival genre. Developed by Studio Wildcard and featuring Vin Diesel as both executive producer and lead character Santiago da Costa, the game offers enhanced survival mechanics, dynamic environments, and a compelling cinematic storyline. Players will navigate through a visually stunning world powered by Unreal Engine 5, featuring advanced crafting systems, intense combat mechanics, and encounters with dinosaurs and hostile tribes. The game introduces improved technical features including dynamic weather systems, realistic lighting, and detailed environments, while maintaining the series' signature survival elements. The story seamlessly connects with Ark Survival Ascended expansions, particularly the Lost Colony, creating a rich narrative experience. While development has faced some challenges, particularly with the team adapting to Unreal Engine 5, the game plans to support long-term engagement through annual DLC releases planned through 2029. Speculations point to a spring 2025 release. The game will launch exclusively on Xbox Series X and S and PC, with a PlayStation release expected after the exclusivity period ends.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and the occasional giant toad, for some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, doesn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But You know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Fable is an exciting fantasy RPG reboot that promises to bring back the beloved series' signature humor and whimsical charm. This highly anticipated game follows the story of Humphrey, a retired veteran who must face a mysterious threat from his past that endangers the magical realm of Albion. The game offers diverse combat options including melee, bows, and magic spells inspired by modern RPGs. Player choices shape both story and gameplay while maintaining the series' signature humor in a modernized experience for all audiences. Fable is scheduled for release in late 2025 and will be available on Xbox Series X and S and PC, with Day 1 access on Xbox Game Pass.
Cute. I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such powers?
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands. Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above. This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara is an upcoming free-to-play dark fantasy action RPG that takes players on an epic journey through a mysterious world plagued by the Grey Mist, a supernatural force that has stolen the essences of life. In this richly detailed adventure, players will embark on a quest to restore balance by seeking out towering divine creatures and reclaiming these lost essences. The game features tactical real-time combat and a unique emissary system where players can collect various companions with distinct fighting styles. With its emphasis on exploration across diverse biomes, character development, and story-impacting choices, the game offers both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes for up to 3 players. With stunning high-fidelity graphics and richly detailed environments, the game creates a truly immersive dark fantasy atmosphere. Ballad of Antara is set to launch in 2025 for PlayStation 5 and other platforms.